Oh, good, go for a walkie, Wallow. We go for a walkie. Not sure what you call this place. It's not far from Buncrana. I used to walk here all the time with Wallow. I'd walk here all the time with Shadow and Lucy. It's a nice coastal path. Whenever you go through Swan Park and you follow the coastal path, it brings you past here. This is the first wee place you come to. I don't know, ice station. But oh, there's been a wee coffee shop up there. I'm doing the Inishowen 100 today. No caravan on behind, so I can do that. But if you want to do Inishowen 100 as a tour that takes you 100 miles around the circle of Inishowen coastline. But if you don't mind doing 105 mile, it's about 2.5 miles down to here. And it's an old fort. Like everything else, doesn't tell you nothing about the history. But if you follow the coastal path on out, there's a grave of a priest who had his head cut off by the English. It probably came from this fort. There's Loch Swally. Buncrana piers just down there. No distance from Buncrana. If you got a wee dog that doesn't mind walking, you're about here in no time. If you got Wallow, you just can't get out. She just does not go out. There's ones in the water swimming. See, you get all kinds like September. Canoe out there. It's interesting to launch the lifeboat here. The lifeboat goes down. They have a wee tractor, caterpillar wheels to launch the lifeboat, and it actually drives right in. See, the water is almost up to the window, the wee tractor. I've seen them there out in rehearsals. But this wee place is not actually signposted. The signpost down here from the road. But if you go along the Inishowen 100, there's no signs telling you about this. Normally you always get wee diversion signs off the White Atlantic Way and stuff. But this one doesn't, only because I know it's here. So there's the wee coastal path itself. Nice wee path. I love walking it. I'll say, you know, get this one to walk it. And I can't bring the caravan out here. The roads are too narrow. Try cycling one time. Too many walkers on it. But when you leave this Buncrana there, you go through Swan Park. You've got the wee castle, the wee keep, the big house. The wee path brings you down to this coast. It's a 10-minute walk. But say you wouldn't get how to walk it. So you put the brakes on. You come here, then you go up over a wee cliff path a wee bit, and then you've got a bay, sand, and then you go up another wee bit of a path, and then you go up another beach, and then it comes to an end. And it's the only bad thing about it, you have to come back the way you go. Hi there. This fort here, you can see there's ruins on it. I don't know if the Irish Army ever moved in there. It looks like it was open to the public at one time, them ruins. But it's never been open in my time. I've never seen it open. She's going to do the coast walk now. She's never done the coast walk. Well, she's going to do the coast walk now. I know, well, how's that? So there's the idea of the coast walk there. It's a nice walk. I like wee walks along the sea. You wouldn't get as many walks, you wouldn't get as many waves here as you would from Moville to Greencastle. That's also a nice walk. It's very quiet out there today. I can hear them whilst talking on the boat. It's women. You know how women talk. Gossip, doesn't matter what they're doing. Gossip. I'm surprised women's on canoes because there's a chance they might get the hair wet. I'm surprised the hairdressers like. Right, so we're not going to do the coastal walk today. We'll try the coastal walk some other time, won't we? Right, we're here to look at the fort. But it'd be nice to do the fort from the front, but well, no, we'll come around the back way. And like all these forts and all the rest, the fort's just a place you put people. But the reason why the fort's here was to protect the loch. And most of the time the guns aren't on the fort because the fort's a target. If you put your guns on the fort, it's an easy target. And you find it, even Carrickfergus Castle, and stuff like that. They had the guns. Oh, I don't know, Willow. It's been a while since we walked around here, Pet. And it's wet, Willow. It's wet. They're not getting the tours because of lockdown it out and the wee pads all. I don't know, can we get through that, Willow? I see, you don't mind about the grass, but it looks a bit brambly to me, like. Oh, Willow, I'd lose you in there. That's deeper than you, Willow. I went to Fort George in Scotland one time. Built the exact same as us. You got the ground that height, you got the fort, and this bit in between. And like, it's only like a bit of a ditch, but it stops tanks and things going on. Not that they had tanks back then, but you had your cannons and stuff, and horses and carts and all that. And just by having a wee dip, makes it awkward. Are you going to eat grass here now, you Pet? Oh, God, I don't know. Somebody was here, JPG was here in 95, 6th of January 95, he was here. And they patched that wee bit of wall up. That boy, that must have been the boys who patched the wall up. So that's the last time there's been maintenance done in this place. 1995, they went round and pulled out the odd wee weed and put the odd wee bit of cement in. Them boys are probably dead now, old age. That's the last wee job they ever done there, probably. Do you know how you get singers to sing in Hollywood and they sing the big stages at Las Vegas and all that? And then by the time they get elderly, they come to your local bar. Boulders are sort of the same, you know. They work in the Channel Tunnel and stuff, and you know, all this type of big, you know, the HS2 rail link. But see, when they get old, they go back to wee jobs like this here. You know, my pension doesn't spread as far, and they do the odd wee job then, so they do. I'm going to stop this camera now with you at that there. I should have brought something to eat while you were eating that grass. But that wall you see in front of you, there's nothing behind that wall. It's just earth. It's just but it makes that, you know, people have to walk up there to try and get round, and then it's a tunnel where you can shoot them down. Oh, look at the sea where she's eating the grass. No, but I took her this morning to eat the grass. Would she eat the grass? No, she was in one of my boots, so she was. She wouldn't do her poo, but she's supposed to do the poo, and then she did the poo, but she's supposed to be eating the grass. It's all mixed up. I'm now about to start today now. I'm finished my shopping. I'm about to start today, and now she starts to eat the grass. You see now where I wouldn't do this in a show 100. I want the time to start at 4 o'clock. It'll be 4 o'clock in before we get started. Is that good stuff there? Well, that should be organic. I know farmers out this way. You can see with them wee plants over there, it gets pretty wet in here. Them type of thing grow in ponds. It's a wee mucky hole in here, well. Oh, stop recording for now. I think she might be finished eating the grass, but you haven't been sick, Willow. Oh, you just sort of stopped a bit of a something there. We're going in the front of this building here. I want to get something to eat when we get the food done Pet. But we're not going to get the food done that day's nice now. That is a perfect day. And well, the forecast didn't predict that. Not too warm. Not too cold. Not too wet. All we must today, Pet, they could be doing a few more puddles on the ground. If you get drinks and things. We're probably swatted before the day's out. Some swimmers out there. They're using the old boathouse to change them and stuff, so they must have that wee place. There must be a wee club. You can see the wall there, like, it's not too high. They didn't want the fort to stand out. They tried to get it buried under the hull. But if any land troops come to get at us, they've got that trench. And from the back, it doesn't look very well protected. But then maybe the back didn't have a lot on it. But I'd imagine a fort like that, like bearing in mind, I don't know what, that actually yours on it. What up this way, Pet? There's the old boathouse there now, the gate's lying open. And that's where the swimmers came out of. Anybody coming here will come and look. Oh, look at the wee fort and away they go. But you have to go around the back of it. What a best way, pet. So you see all the chimney pots of ones who were living in it. You might have had the odd local chuck the odd stone, so the wall on this side's a bit higher. But they didn't want to have it too high. This grass used to be cut, probably as a part of the eco don't mow thing they have. Saving the council a fortune, so it is that there. Now I'm sure they didn't have it painted white in the day when they built it. 1812, 200 years old. So you get the idea now, like, you go by the number of wonders pointing at you there. Bearing in mind, 1812, you cocked a rifle, you shot it, maybe one bolt every 2 minutes. Get your wee power pole and put it back in again. But you might have had an wee man passing you another rifle. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 people shooting at me here. There's boys up there, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 shots. And you know the boys say, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, fire! 12 of you, one's going to hit you. And if you come a wee bit closer then, now they can't reach you out there. But you have another 6 in here to get you once you go in this wee bit. And I imagine they would have a big wooden door on there. So you have boys would be banging at the door to get in, like. So it might not stood much of a chance. But then they go and they stick a door on it. So you don't know, that door could have been added later, like. You see all this, that could have been originally a wee wonder. You see all this here, like cement and all, like. That's a big block, like, so it's been probably added later. They probably couldn't get the cases of beer and stuff on, and they needed an extra hatch. But it gives you an idea how thick the walls are. Must be a wee living accommodation above there. The boys might be standing there with a wee fork. Whoa! Whoa, look what I found, whoa! Blackberries! You see how deep the wall is and they go sideways like that? Shooting at you. So, whoa! Maybe she spotted them before me. That's the best bunch of blackberries in 2000. Blackberries! Whoa! Blackberries! That was better than the nice shit pit that you eating earlier. Look, whoa! Whoa, look! Oh, them's organic there, pet. Them there is organic. There's no pesticides anywhere near here. All them out fields around us are all bog. So there's no farmer here spreading nothing. We're going to get a collection here. I'll tell you what. I'll take the biggest ones. And she can't wait. She can't wait. Look, Willow! Look, Willow! Oh, you like your blackberries? You've had a wee bit of grass. You've had blackberries. Because you need compensation for that shopping I done this morning. And we haven't got much for Willow in the shopping. We'll get you. There are a couple of big ones out there, Pet. Why don't we get these big ones here? Because the big ones, they're going to over-ripen. They're going to waste anyway. Might as well go to our Willow's tummy. That might be enough now, Willow, because we're whole day. Look at them big ones over there. Look at them big boys there. Like, this is September. Look at the size of them. September. Them's the very first. Aye, first of the harvesting there, Willow. Well, end off with 2. Alright, girl. Oh, no, that's you now. That's your lot now. That's your rations for the day. But now, the interesting bit about this wee fort here now, it'd be lovely to get inside it. European Open Days and all comes next week. It'd be nice to get in there. You see that I give it a flower box. At one time they had it done for tours, like trying to make a bit of money, like, but all they do is just leave things as they are. People want the same as they are. Man, now, well, it makes no odds to me if that's white or grey. I prefer, look, you see the scratches there. I know horses and carts coming out, the wheels catching. What about this way now? It's up here we had the big guns. But in my mind when they had the big guns didn't work on their own. You had boys who had done the sights for the guns. And you had, I think it was 2 of them. And they were separate. Don't know how they communicated with flags, whistles or what. Nowadays you use radio. I'm going to put that sort of phone on silent. So, not that I know of any wee places around here. There could be one up in them out fields. But the guns is up here. So you might need big guns thundering away. They weren't shaking the foundations of the castle or the fort. But the fact they've got guns here, they're not stopping the enemy coming up and hitting you. So they must have had more fort, must have more walls or something to stop by by getting near the guns. So the fort's built in 1812, the guns could be later. See that manhole down there? See, that's the public for you there. Like, somebody fell down that, but there's no cover on it. And I like the public. There's one of the sites here. But you need 2 of them. So your boy would have a wee instrument on here. Don't know what it is. But you always needed 2 of them. And he would eye up the ship. So he's not looking at all them trees and what must have been there. And he's getting the coordinates for the ships. There's a mark to cross there. Look. So the river tool went down there, must have slotted in them marks there. There's another type of tool went down there. So these are to do with sights. Follow, on this way. Follow! And here's where the guns were. So that gun there can do a full 360. The reel goes the whole way around. The problem in World War II, the French built this big, after World War I, the French built this big fort. Thousands of troops in it, thousands, between France and Germany to keep the Germans from invading. But they didn't put the guns to go the whole 360. The guns can go halfway. And the Germans came behind the enemy lines. The soldiers were inside the barracks. What could they do? They surrendered. All the guns they had, none of them would point. Well, I'm on this way, Pat. So these guns could go 360. So if they knew that back in 1812, why did the French mess up? Why did they not figure that out? To make them 360. Now maybe a 360 gun couldn't shoot as powerful as these ones. That one didn't do 360. That one there only did a 180. That's only got half a reel. So maybe this gun was a bigger gun. Because there must be a reason why you opt to go for the one that doesn't go the whole way around. But then again, that was shooting through them trees. Them trees weren't there. Now you had to bring bombs and all of these guns. You didn't bring them horse and carriage. And if you go to Dunree Fort, it's a very good setup, Dunree Fort. You see how the bombs and all were brought. See, there you are. That's a place there to keep bombs. And there, that would have steel doors on it. You kept your shells in there. And then you earned it. So Dunree Fort, basically the shells were kept underground. Or Grey Fort. If you go to Grey Fort there in Northern Ireland, yeah, it's brilliant setup there. You see how the shells and all were stored. Look at them made the fire. They know nothing about history. Willow's over there scrounging. And another one out here, you see. See, God knows how many of them more there is there. There's the teeth there. You imagine so that one must have a wee handle, the winch. Yeah, the winch, the wee handle on that one there. So by the time, this must be near the end, because it's not can't point that way. This one is definitely pointing out that way. So you must be getting near the end of the barrage. Imagine the boys man these guns. Imagine had a wee pee with those say it was. Like that out concrete, it's still there from the guns. But I can't see them guns going back to 1812. You don't know. But there's no other signs that I know of a fort going around here. Walls going around here to protect them guns. But Fort Dunree, it's a bigger fort. But see, the thing about Fort Dunree, the wooden huts and all are still there. This could have been full of wooden huts. They could have this could have had a wire fence the same as Fort Dunree. We'll go to Fort Dunree and the next thing is get an idea. Come on now, Willem, on to the car. Come on. Willem, car. Come on. You see, you give it blackbirds and all the rest, still wants more. Still wants more. That's a funny wee place, a wee coffee shop up there now. On this way now, honey. Go to Fort Dunree now. Now I have Fort Dunree in my sat nav. I've been there before. And instead of going back and following the original route, I'll do the wee back roads. And then it won't be 105 miles, it'll be 103 miles. What now, Wallow? On the car. See, if only Wallow would walk out here. She likes it out here. She's trying to get her to walk out from Buncrana. Now if I walk from here into Buncrana, she might refuse to walk back out. That'd be a bit of a hassle, wouldn't it, pet?